So it's been good at work?
And no, obviously not.
Right. But
God.
overall,
Jeez,
life's
no.
good. Nick, when you call yourself a dairyman, what could you possibly mean other than the fact that you just like milk?
Milk and milk byproducts, yeah.
Milk byproducts?
Yeah, so just cheese, milkshakes.
Cheese and milkshake.
Delicious.
Yeah.
Heavy cream.
I haven't had a milkshake in I don't know how many years.
It's been
honestly.
a while. It's been a minute. I would eat one if I had one.
Yeah.
That's what I had.
If I was offered one.
Yeah.
You had one recently? Is that what you're saying?
It was like a year ago-ish.
That's not
A
recently.
little bit less.
Welcome to the podcast, guys. This is Brother. My name's Alex. That's Nick.
This is episode
70. It's episode 71, and you guys knew that because of the number in the title. Like, share, subscribe, do all the things, and yeah. Nick, there's a hole in your song. Were you unaware of this fact? It's a little factoid. You a homeless man? You have a home.
There's a hole in
You have
a couple
four
of my
walls and a roof.
socks. Yeah. I'm not homeless.
You can buy socks. You can afford it.
Kind of expensive, those. You gotta...
You can get clearance socks. I found like a 6-pack of socks at Marshall's for literally $6. That's $1 a pair. $1 for a pair of socks is expensive.
Indulgent there. What that is.
Dollar socks. Dollar socks are expensive. You can actually put anything on your foot and it'll be better than this.
Look like I'm made of money. You want to see it?
I don't. Some guy out there does that comments repeatedly.
He just wants me to not have
more than just him. No, any footwear
or
basically.
clothes.
Well, preferably, preferably clothesless. Yeah. My brain's running at like half RPM as it usually is right now.
That's a lot of rips.
It's less though than what I'm used to, and what our listeners are used to. I'm sure.
Well, you're usually like fast. You got
they're like this guy.
Shut up.
Yeah, he needs to quiet down. Cut it.
Is he even chittering?
Yeah, when he does that, it scares Danny. Apparently,
why?
She's like, I don't know what he's doing. It's like he's just doing his natural cat thing when he sees a bird.
Yeah,
he has no idea what he's doing. Yeah, he's informing the pack that there is a prey. He's like, hey guys. He is a predator animal at heart, in his soul.
He thinks he is.
He's obese.
He would die if he was in the wild.
He's an obese predator, but you know, there's those exist in the world. Obese predators.
Not in the wild.
Well, in human world, they do.
In captivity.
And in the world, obese predators. They're all around.
Are you saying humans are predators?
Well, yeah, some obese ones. I mean, if you're a passive listener, you have no idea what's going on right now.
Sure.
It's all just noise to you. If you're an active listener, you're like, wait, what? Okay. What'd you say, Nick? What'd you ask? You said something.
Yeah, you said that was why you were on the church.
No, I've just been at the church so much recently. Well, my work, which is also church related, you know, it's too much in my head. I've been there too much in the past 48 hours. Well, as we said last week, this was our Hell Week, both of us. Actually, next week, Hell Week was last week, I guess. This is my Hell Week.
I'll have another one here in like a month.
But how's your job been the past week? Was it bad?
Obviously,
bad?
It was
Cut
me
it.
and one other guy all week.
You and one other guy? I guess keep that.
Is not good. Like, he's slow.
Is it a new guy or is this
the
same
yes,
guy?
but the same guy.
I mean, he's not
like.
new anymore,
How long do you
right?
think it takes for people to not be new?
That is the question, isn't it? I guess it's person to person. A few months?
It'd only be one episode.
Like, am I still new at my job after being there for 6 months?
No.
So what's the point where that's no longer the case? 2 months?
How complicated is the shit that you're doing?
Ridiculous.
Probably like 5 months.
Yeah.
I would
And
think.
what about you?
Like 4 probably.
4 months to be like proficient? Unless you're
I don't
just
know about
a
proficient.
normal person, right? Couldn't someone relatively competent pick that up pretty quickly?
If they've done similar stuff before,
Or
probably.
just cooked for themselves, right?
It's very different than that, but yeah.
Oh. You're right.
It's insanely different.
You're right.
Uh-huh.
You're right.
I know.
Cool.
Great. That's fantastic.
So it's been good at work?
And no, obviously not.
Right. But
God.
overall,
Jeez,
life's
no.
good. 10 out of 10,
Jesus
right?
Christ, no. You fucking kidding
stars
me?
in your eyes.
Solid 2 tops.
Just grinning ear to ear.
Gritting,
smiling,
TT,
with happiness.
fury.
Well, this is going to all be the perception of some guy who doesn't understand emotions very well. You can look at you and be like, oh, that guy's probably pretty happy. You're just, 'cause you might be smiling when you're yelling. Who knows?
I don't yell.
No, you just quietly fume and everyone's like, Nick's mad. Don't talk to him.
Smash things. Bash.
You just drop pans on the floor.
Yeah, I've got a stack of pans.
You like serve it on the plate. You just toss it. Toss the pan.
I do be tossing plates though. It's like,
Do you break them?
no.
Are they the thick Mexicano plates?
Yeah.
Nice.
Solid construction.
Yeah, they are. They're like concrete or something.
I think ceramic.
Yeah, it's more likely. Imagine a concrete bowl, bro. That'd be so heavy.
That'd be the heaviest bowl in the world.
Wouldn't be good.
What are you eating? Like the densest cereal ever made?
Yeah. Like that stuff you get. What is it? The five nut, whatever it is. 5 nut crunch.
Isn't it called Basic 5?
Yeah, but 5 nut crunch is pretty good.
That's
Why don't they take that? You guys listening? General Mills,
5 Nut Crunch.
5 nut crunch.
That
Rolls
rolls not
off
all
the
nuts.
tongue.
It's not all nuts.
So
What do you mean so?
it's better than Special 5 or whatever.
Basic 5.
That's even worse. Special 5.
It's not. Special K probably has a copyright
On the word special?
on special before.
And
Something.
just like an individual,
Could be
alphanumeric thing.
Yeah.
Oh, character. That's the word. My brain's not working fast. This is what we're doing.
It's pretty much normal.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not been I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. It's just the last few days of work have been sucky.
No, yeah.
As I knew they'd be. I said this last week that these 2 days would suck. Tuesday, Wednesday. And
They're pretty good.
they were. No, they sucked. They were bad. And,
Solid 7 out of 10 on the fun.
fun.
F is for friends who do stuff together.
U is
for you and me. N is for anywhere and anytime,
and also
at all,
for,
down
right,
here
in
in
the deep blue sea.
Yeah, right. So
Nick,
what's
that's
up?
what I meant.
Okay, yeah, 7 out of 10. Good.
No, it was actually. I would say a 4.
That's not very fun.
No, better than a 2
It is, and a 3, and a 1,
and a 1,
but
and
worse,
a 0,
worse than a 5.
and a 6. Should we keep going?
No,
Or not? we can go up to infinity. The 99.
Well, we could have if it wasn't out of 10. Which it
I was
is.
going up to 100 though. Right there.
Since when?
I just decided so.
Seems kind of like cheating, but okay.
Cheating's cool, except not really.
Cheating's for losers, dude.
Who do stuff together.
It's not. You know, I'm holding the mic down there.
Right. It's like it's.
Don't choke on it.
That's pretty good.
Ew.
You don't know. So
Penis.
Nick, yesterday and today were so bad. Well, yesterday was well. It's weird because I would say that yesterday was worse, but today sucked so bad. But it was just like in different ways, I guess, right? Because it was device pickup days, I guess.
Daisy. Mm.
And there was no freshmen and sophomores come the first day, juniors come the next day. It was free for all. Anybody can come.
That's pretty cool.
No.
Efficient, I think, too.
And also, just the hours that the pickups were. The first day, it was from 1 p.m. until 7.
You got to be there for that.
Well, I have to be there earlier before that.
Yeah.
And then the second day, it was from 8 a.m. until 2 p.m. Now, in what world is it cool and like righteous to schedule the later thing the first day, and then the early thing, so you have like 12 hours between the activities that you're doing, instead of having a normal day and then you just have to wake up early and then go do the thing in
this world? Is it this one?
It's just that's the way that everything is scheduled for some reason, and it's just so fucking stupid.
It's for the students' convenience.
So anyway, my day started at 11, thankfully. My coworkers got there at 7 on the day that we were there until 7. They got there at 7. And I'm like, I'm not doing that. I'm going to get there at 11. So I got there at 11. They're, what are they doing until then? It had seemed like nothing had happened.
They're vibing, dude.
They were like wrapping cables. And
Aren't they all hourly?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what they were doing.
I'd rather sleep. So I did.
Paid money.
Right. So anyways, I show up at 11. No one's done anything. The day before, on Monday, like this week has been crazy. The day before Monday, I had moved all of the stuff down
Sunday.
like one level. No, Monday.
You said the day before Monday.
The day before, yes, the day before like pickup, which was Tuesday. So Monday is what I meant.
Okay.
I moved like everything except the computers down to like the cafeteria where everything was going on.
Sure.
And then I also moved 5 of these big folding plastic tables that takes 2 people, but I moved them and then set them up.
Nice brag. Subtle.
And no big deal. And
it's a 2-person job, but
whoa, they're like, whoa, 2 people have to get that. And I'm like
well,
yeah, usually, right?
Typically, as I'm carrying one with each arm.
You see, I have it on my nose.
You're a seal now.
Sure.
Lucille.
Bluth. R.I.P.
Rest in peace.
I'm not going to do it, actually. I'm just like,
Yeah.
whatever it is. Anyways. So yeah, I had done the task of like taking 2 hours to just move all that shit down there, and it took forever. And they were like, whoa, thanks for doing all this work. And I thought that, we were all going to come in later and I'm like, it's cool. I'm going to help us all out. And no, they're just, I don't know what they did for like the 3 hour, 4 hours that
Got paid.
I guess. But I'm like, you're going to be there till 7 and then we're going to have to you do it all again. Okay.
They don't mind. They live for this
just
shit.
Coming in. I love getting paid,
Just work 12 hours straight.
No break.
Having to wake up at 7 in the morning and have to work
do it again.
I'd fucking eat a bullet, dude. Jesus Christ.
So I'm not doing that to myself. So I get there, a little after 11, honestly. So and
just a little bit though.
Yeah, it's like 11:15 or so. And then
45.
I come in,
who's keeping check?
they're all like, "What's going on?" They're like, "Why are you late?" And I'm like, "I'm coming in when I want to come in, because I make the rules."
Like, who's late?
Yeah, and then we move on. We move past it because I make the rules.
You're not my supervisor.
I am the supervisor, right? So because we still had the kids helping us these past few days, which has been the clutch.
Didn't they graduate or go to college or something?
Yeah, the 2 most helpful ones. We have 2 sophomores. So kids that were just freshmen that have been helping us. One has ADHD and is very hard to stay on task. He's in like the special program at the school because of his ADHD.
It's very.
And I'm like, wow, this could have. I mean, he's not as bad as me, or I'm not as bad as him.
He's not as bad as me. You just look at him like, damn, dude, he's not even close to like me.
Damn, dude, how do you're on medication?
Yeah, I thought I was bad, man.
Damn, dude, how you doing that? How do you like
just
controlling
can't
yourself?
sit still, man.
Yeah, it's like I just can't stop grooving and moving.
Stop locking and popping.
And
Yeah,
dropping.
I'm gonna kill you.
It's so good.
Just right in front of this ADHD student.
He's like, what? He was very crucial on the first day of pickup.
The sophomore that is doing free labor is
no, they're not
crucial.
free. They're paid. They're paid for this. It's just not but they're paid.
Like cash under the table? Or
No, they're like hourly. They like fill out time cards that I have to sign and then give to the finance person.
Wow.
Yeah, because I'm the supervisor.
Okay.
Hey, Nick, you're the only one that would find that absurd. Everyone else is like, this guy's an adult.
No. There's no possible way.
It is.
No. I'm going to go to the school and just trash your reputation.
Get out.
They want me there.
Who do you know
They'll be like, hey, guys, Alex.
No, you don't know him. You like show your ID or Bance. They're like, oh, we see. We know who you are.
Like, you guys remember that Ultimate Frisbee tournament? Just hold out the newspaper article.
They all gasp
audibly.
oh no.
Yeah.
What is it? The total package?
Yeah.
They all like whisper, the total package.
Yeah.
Do you know what their robotics number is? I'm going to have to probably bleed this out. No, because I don't really know what it is, but it's like 42069 basically. And I was like, what is this, guys? And they're like, it was just assigned to us. It was just the number that we were given. And I was like,
no.
Either you guys are super lucky or you're pulling my leg. But
did you ever ask?
They're being very crafty. I did, and that's what they told me.
No, like if they were pulling your leg. Josh.
Of course I do. And they're like, no, that's what it is.
Well, that's what they
lied to my face. They lied straight to my face.
Yeah.
With a smile on their face. Like, this is the truth. And they know it's not. They're like, I'm tricking him. I'm making him think something that's not the truth.
And it worked.
Yeah, and I'm like, all right.
God damn it.
Because I don't care.
It's your whole job to care, Alex.
Yeah, so I got there at 11-ish. You know, it starts at 1. So, you know, we have about an hour or so to get everything down there. And as I'd done most of the work, it was relatively easy. And then as I had been informed like days before this, like last week, I think like last Wednesday or Thursday, I was to be at the newly constructed chapel at the school 15 minutes before the beginning of the pickup.
Praise his name.
So at 12:45, which, you know, starts at 1, 12:45, I was to leave where I needed to be with, you know, my 2 coworkers. You know, one of them had left. She was, you know, Laura and Linda. She's Linda. She's doing finance stuff, and Roger is just. He told me he was going to do other stuff, but since I was leaving, he had to stay there. He had no choice because there was the other 2 freshmen or sophomores. You know, just like, what do we do? You know, just what are we freaking out because what's happening? What's happening? And I gave no guidance before I left. I was like, you'll figure it out.
I'm out of here.
That's how I said it. I'm out of here. And just, you know, Homer Simpson away. No, they knew I had to leave. They're like, yeah, go. And I was showing up late to this thing. But
showed up late, left early. They get it. They get it. They knew. Wow.
But I had
repulsive.
So I had to basically be a sound guy for like the first time at the school, because they had the newly constructed chapel. They have a whole sound system and thing that apparently I'm the only person that knows how to turn it on properly.
This cost $8 million, and you're the only one that knows how to work it.
It definitely cost close to 20,000 probably. Altogether, 40,000 with the speakers and everything.
Jesus Christ.
So what I did was I turned on the sound system and put a mic in a thing and then turned it on.
And it worked.
Yeah. So in that moment, everything was cool. You know, I ended up being there for literally an hour. So you can only imagine what was happening with the Roger and the 2 sophomores.
They were fine.
Oh, I was getting texts, dude. I was getting texts while I was in there. Just like, they're like, can you come now? We need you here. Like 5 minutes after it started, they're like, can you come now? I'm just like,
no.
They didn't know this at this point, and I didn't know it, but I'll be there in like 50 minutes. So they're just going to have to deal with it for a while. So when I show up, you know, we have like a corner of this whole cafeteria basically that we've cornered off, and it's just a swarm around with children of all ages swarmed around, completely enveloping, like, you know, the 2 computer stations that we have set up for, you know, specific people here's the freshman and here's everyone else.
2 computers all at once.
We have 2 computers to do everybody. And
At least it's quick per person. Right?
Me walking in behind it all, just like them, just seeing them all, just like grabbing the computers, putting the sticker on there, putting a sticker on top of that sticker, putting the case on it, getting the charger, doing the whole thing.
This is a very big day for them.
Big day for the kids and for me and all of the kids getting their shit. Not all of them, though. Not all of them got their stuff.
Still a few hundred.
Bro, the first day we had given out 550 people's stuff. Out of like 700 total kids.
Okay.
So that's like 2/3 in one day. 2/3 of all the students happen in one day.
Sure.
So it was busy just from beginning to end, essentially. Just constant kids with their parents. Just, what's up? Just like, can you get, we need to move.
But they're interested in how it works.
Just like, so what's been, have you guys been having a good summer? Just like,
what goes on in the hood? You want to explain? Yeah, you got an extra minute.
What's going on with this school? What's the new building all about, huh? What's going on over there?
Got any opinions on the lunch menu?
I got an opinion on your fucking face being my foot, bro. Get out of here. But essentially, these kids were supposed to bring back like with them to the school the cases to their computers because they weren't told this. They weren't told to do this.
Even if they were, they wouldn't.
Right, but they also weren't told. Some just knew, like seniors, they're like, we've done this many times. They just bring it with them. But some kids, that are with their parents, who speak for them.
Which is, I would imagine, is most.
No, surprisingly, it's kind of, I would say like a 1/6 were with their parents.
That's low.
You'd think it'd be more, right?
I do.
Yeah.
And you are bad at fractions, so I could.
It was mostly like the new kids, the freshmen, were like with their parents, but like all of the other kids,
sophomore
were just like,
plus.
They were just like,
this is the least important thing in the world.
I'm just gonna go get this so I can go back home.
This is a pain in my ass.
It's just an inconvenience to me. But if they didn't have the case, we were like, sorry, we can't give you. You have to come do it the first day of school, essentially. And this was a problem for some parents. They're like, boys, this could have been in an email. There could have been any kind of indication to us, and I wouldn't have had to take time out of my day to come down here and do this and waste my time here because I couldn't come pick up my son's device. Do you realize how much of an inconvenience that is for me? And I'm just like,
I don't care, dude.
Guy, fuck yourself. Like, what more do you need? What can be easier than your son just going to school like normal with a case and just he gets it then? What could be easier?
Well,
his dad has to do nothing then. Suck my dick, man. Dad. I didn't say that.
That was Freudian.
I didn't say that. That's hilarious. It wasn't, but it was.
That's what makes it
hilarious. That was good, Nick. That was good.
Sometimes,
Obviously, I meant that, Dad.
Yeah.
As an insult, not literally. Hilarious. But there was, like, moms did that too. And I'm just like, what do you want from... No, there was no email sent. No. Sorry. Now fuck off. Nothing. Everything's not catered to you. Get out of my way so we can move on. You will get it later. Fuck yourself. No one needs your dumb, sassy bitch. Oh, you had to drive 10...
Yes.
Your son's this annoying of an inconvenience.
They live 8 minutes away and they only had 2 hours for lunch.
You know what, like, so many, like, competent kids did was just went home and came back with their case. They're like, I'm just going to go do that. Okay. Sure.
Fantastic.
Whatever. I don't give a shit.
Either way, yeah.
That's why when they're expressing their anger, I'm just like, all right, now move aside,
dude,
please.
This is why they keep me in the back. So I'd be like, I really just don't care. Move on.
I've learned to be able to say that in like a nice way. Like we're.
I could.
The kids are like apologizing. I'm like, you need to look.
It's fine.
It's not your fault. If you're apologizing, they're gonna get mad at you. Bro. It's just like, it's people above us. You're getting mad at the wrong people here.
There's a reason
fuck off
that they're
and
not
move on with your
here
life
because they don't want to do
right.
it.
There's a reason we're the facing people. Fuck yourself.
Go.
You're clearly a person that has not experienced an actual working man's job. Clearly,
Well, no.
If you don't know who the people that make decisions are. Okay, goodbye, bye. Get out of my face.
They're very important.
So I'm glad I was there because the kids were just like taking it. They're just like, we're sorry, we didn't mean. I'm just like, go away. We don't
Like,
just
get out of
fuck
here.
yourself. Like, you are not anything. Literally, move. We need to move on.
You should have said go fuck yourself to the parents.
You can't though, because then you
can.
report me. I get fired, and it's all a thing. I like getting paid, so I'm just gonna do that. So that was the most cathartic part of that was just being like, guys, like, stop apologizing.
You gotta.
And they're like, no, someone needs to let
You
them
gotta
know
be
that we're
like-
sorry.
You gotta be like, the school apologizes.
Like,
Next.
these people don't care and they don't need your apology, so just don't give it to them.
Yeah, just move to the next person. They can stand there and talk, but move on to the
You
next
need to
person.
explain nothing.
Yeah.
Just say they'll pick it up first day. Bye.
Well, you could just take your eyes and put it on the next person, and then they don't exist anymore. They can sit there and talk. They will, but you just gotta keep the money moving.
So that was fun. That was basically just constant.
I love the general public.
Yeah. Until you work through the full line and then you have like a lull where there's nothing and you're like, thank God I can breathe.
And
then there's just randomly a big ass, where everyone decides to show up at the same
it's
time.
waves, dude. Yeah, it's
How
every
does it
time.
work like that?
I don't know.
Who
What are the
knows?
rules?
What are the rules? Why can't
It
people
will be
just-
every time though.
Somehow in every situation in life it will be like that.
It is what it is.
It's fucking dumb. The universe is
Like it's every time.
sometimes.
So-
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
disabled. Yeah.
You gotta make lemonade.
Well, anyways, so yeah, the first day took till 7, so I was there till like 7:30, and then peaced out, and then I had to be there at 7:30. So woke up at 6 today, and
Nice.
left at 7. I think you had just gone to bed
Get ready for
because
bed.
you were up playing games when I had just woken up.
My sleep schedule's all over the map these days.
Well, because you sometimes fish in the morning, sometimes
Sometimes I'm tired.
it's really hot and there's no fish.
There's no point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Like I got one today, but it got
So you
then
did
it
go
got too
fishing.
hot. Yeah, I went fishing.
Nick, you
Today.
When?
Like 11.
Okay.
I got there at like
So you slept for
12.
like no time. You napped
Well, I
and then went fishing.
earlier, and then I woke up at like
Uh,
3, and then I went back to bed at like
Sure.
6 or 7 or whatever. Got up at 11. So-
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
So, anyways, for me today, it was very bright and early, and arguably sucked more than yesterday.
Arguably.
That's the word. That's the word.
Word of the day. Arguably.
Now, I'm not a morning person,
Me neither.
as aren't you. So when I need to be somewhere before 8 a.m., it's very difficult.
Herculean.
Yes. When I get there at 7:30, everyone's already there still somehow, and I'm just
And
like,
they're like, oh,
still,
you're just getting up?
still always the latest person somehow.
Oh, yeah, they've been up since 6 a.m.
Even though I'm there at 7, I'm here at 7:30. I'm here an hour earlier than I usually am.
Yeah.
You guys are they're like
already
running
went
around.
to the gym, actually.
Like, it just inhuman. How do people operate not? I mean, they go to bed as soon as they get home.
They have to go to bed at like 9,
Yeah,
8
how
or
do
9.
you just not do anything? You just
No.
I don't want that. Why do you just want
Well,
to?
you can watch some TV with your significant other and then go to bed for like an hour. Then
Yeah.
sleep.
Yeah.
It's that American dream.
So depressing. It's so like boring, truly. Like just no change at all except for like the show you watch. That's the only change. That's the only change in your life is just the show you watch.
That could be an interesting change depending on the show.
I'm going to watch a horror show this time.
No.
It's a comedy.
Literally never horror.
No, a sitcom.
Could be a sitcom.
Drama.
Dramedy.
Dramedies are hit or miss.
Well,
anyway, I want to talk about work.
my life is a dramedy, dude.
Well, as you know, 8 a.m. is much earlier than 1 p.m. You know this, right?
It is.
So
Yes,
instead of it being
significant.
slammed at 1 p.m. the previous day, there was no one that came in right at 8 a.m. today.
Well, it's because
Obviously.
early as fuck.
Right. So early.
Yeah.
Like, why schedule it that early?
No
Almost.
reason. I don't think anyone would have come in till like noon, probably.
Well, most people started coming in around 9.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, 9 to 10 was like where like pretty much everyone came in. It was so busy from 9 to 10.
Just for 2 hours, dude. That sounds so good.
What?
Being busy as fuck just for like 2 hours and then you're
One,
done.
9 to 10's 1 hour.
Well,
So, I mean, and then it was just like sporadically, randomly super busy. But just for like short bursts instead of just the mob that was surrounding both tables, the previous day, which was insane, wild.
it's normal.
Yeah. Today was more
procedure.
just constant, consistent. But I mentioned the ADHD kid before I move on. He wasn't here today, but he was yesterday. He was cranking the shit. He was like hyper focus mode, just like, oh, yep, taking the thing
He
from them,
popped a couple
typing their
extra
thing,
ad-
typing their thing in the computer. Grabbing the thing, putting like finding their name on the sheet so quickly, putting it on there. It's alphabetized, but kind of. So he has to like flip through like 10 pages to find the name,
He
but he finds
definitely
it.
upped the dose of his prescription for that.
He puts
day.
everything in, and I know he puts it in right. And it's
He
a
knows
sign.
he puts it in correct too.
He says the same thing every time. He's like, "Have a great year." Cut it. Just because it was I kept hearing him say it, dude. It's bled into my mind. And I'm like, "Do you get tired of saying this?" And he's like, "Nope. It's what I say to him." I'm just like,
I mean,
he's got a lot going on. he was very focused.
He said, "It's what I say to him. Get off my back."
Yeah, I just said to be like, "You're doing a great job, bro. You're doing you're doing so good." He's like, "Am I really? Thank you."
He's like, "Shut up! I know I'm busy."
No, he's not like that. He's more like the guy who doesn't believe in himself and has
It's
no
the ADHD.
no semblance of like how he's actually performing.
Very exceptional.
Well, he was doing. I was constantly telling, bro, you're doing a great job, because he was, and he was like, really? And I'm like, yes. There's no. I mean, you're cranking through this somehow. It's just an endless line of people just surrounding him, just like
Could do better.
holding their stuff out, like, and he's just confidently grabbing patiently one at a time, I'm just like, you're killing it. It's that ADHD. Stress is nothing. He's just like, all right, we just have this task to do. There's another one. All right.
Sure.
I don't know.
That
He did
was
great.
the mystery of the magic right there.
Yeah. He took like one 20-minute break and then came right back to it. I'm just like, you can chill. He's like, no, I'm good. I want to do my work. And just went right back to it.
Whatever.
Hey, I very much appreciate it. But then today we didn't have him. He went to Kings Island to sell, just to have a good old time, obviously. Because that's what you do. You go to Kings Island when you're a kid.
I've never been.
Yes, you have. Really?
Yeah.
Have you been to Cedar Point then?
Yeah.
Kings Island is closer.
Yeah.
But you've been to Cedar Point?
Uh-huh.
Interesting.
It wasn't with our parents.
Right.
Yeah. Never.
Yeah. When I went to Cedar Point, it was with Brad, or not Brad. It was with Joe and Tyler.
Oh, wow.
Remember him?
Joe? Yeah.
Well, yeah, Joe. Joe's kind of an idiot. Yeah.
He's a dummy.
Yeah, but he's a kid. It's not hard to knock a girl up, honestly, to be fair. So,
Well, if that's the goal, yes, not that difficult.
huh? Anyways, so today I was.
And I bet he wasn't trying.
No, obviously. So today, it was different in the way that yesterday was. As in, there was no mob. It was just consistently, bursts of busy. And then, right at the end of the day, I was expected to be at the newly constructed chapel to do audio for the bishop to bless the room. The newly constructed chapel. I guess that's something that you have to do if you're Catholic
Alex,
or whatever.
It has to be blessed by a bishop.
Because it's BB, blessed by a bishop. You like the alliteration there, pal?
It's BBB, not just BB.
Blessed by a badass bishop.
All right, BBBB. Alliteration's cool, dude.
Yeah. Oh, because the bi, you're counting that as one of the B's? Sure. All right, why not?
It's a B.
Yeah? Count it. Like just have a little lowercase one. Anyway, so I met the bishop. Well, one of them of Columbus, I guess, because they had to have one of them come out here. Well, so that was interesting.
To bless it.
Yeah. I had a lavalier mic for him because he was to always be mic'd.
As is tradition.
He kept on putting new clothing on top of the one he was wearing. So every time I was like, oh, I don't know. Okay, so I'll put it there. And then he put something new on. I was like, okay. So it has to go there now, I guess. And then he put something new on. And I'm just like, okay. So it just has to be just as close to his. I mean, you want it like here. It went like here.
Popes are like onions. Or bishops.
I'm like, do you call them father? Are they the same thing? Or is there something else?
They're all the father.
Is it master?
No.
I just called him sir, you know? What's up, dude?
You call him father. Hey, yo, man.
Hey, what's up, bro?
What's cracking, cuh?
I mean, honestly, he was kind of cool.
He's the only normal-looking bishop.
Yeah, you looked at the list of bishops, and I showed you who he was. You're like, peta. Oh, normal guy. Peta. Well, yeah. I got the normal guy. And he was.
Looks can be deceiving.
You're right, but I actually talked to him. So that's why
conversations can be deceiving. Maybe
I guess,
he's a charmer,
but he seemed so normal. He wasn't even like that charming. He was just like a normal guy who just really loves Jesus, you know, or whatever, God.
So he's a serial killer.
No, he wears funny hats and has a giant gold scepter. So I mean, he's, yeah. I'm not disrespecting it. It's just what it is.
He's got a gold scepter.
No, it's just what it is. Yeah, a big giant gold wand. I don't know, but he's not casting spells. But they were singing songs.
Make it some magic
or hymns.
Well, it's not magic. It's holy.
Yeah. Well, tell me why this took 2 hours. This whole
to bless the room.
And he even told me that, like, he's like, this is a long one. And I'm like, what do you mean?
How?
I was like, he's like, I'm not drinking any water because this is a long service. And I'm like, because I had no idea how long this was going to take. And I'm like, what do you mean? He's
a while, apparently.
He's like, this is about an hour and a half, 2 hours. And I'm like, okay. But that's not how I did it. I'm like, oh.
Absolutely. It sure is. Fantastic.
After I just got, this is when you'd get off, really. If you're working at 7 a.m., you leave at 3, usually 3:30.
But they're actually doing the longest blessing in the Bible.
And I'm just like, I got to be here 2 hours. OT, 2 hours, though. So OT, that's fine. Sure. That's the reason they were there, 4 hours early.
It's going to be a minute.
What I had planned and what actually happened was I just put the microphone in his dressing room basically and left. So I didn't have to be there intimately, saying hello, I have the mic.
Yeah, get in there.
Yeah, I didn't want that. So I was like, maybe if I just clearly leave this in here, he'll just know, because maybe he's like a professional guy. He'll know to just put it on. He's the guy that needs to be mic'd.
Sure.
And that is what happened. I walked in after, he was almost late, but I walked in 15 minutes before it was supposed to start, and he had showed up, and he had already found the mic and it was next to him. He put it on the right spot. I didn't have to say anything. I was just like, he was just like, do I just turn it on now? And I'm like, yes, just do it now. And then everyone left, and it was just me and him in the room.
And then you guys had passion.
and then he explained, I'm like, this guy is high up in the Catholic tiers. I don't know. What
in
do you call
Ohio.
It? Yeah. And I mean, just in general,
he's a bishop,
too.
not a cardinal.
Yeah, but how much lower than that is a bishop? He's also a most revered bishop, which is, I don't know how is that.
He's an
different?
MRB.
That's right. He is.
They just write themselves, dude.
It just keeps coming at you.
What reminds me of Snoop?
Everything reminds me of her. Oh.
MRF.
Yeah. Rita, dude. So, this whole event I don't know if that's what you call it.
Love making session.
Well, every like Roger today and like randomly people were like, I need to put on some pants for this thing tonight. And I'm just like, pants.
Yeah, pants.
Like, I don't know why.
Specifically.
I guess it's some respect thing.
You have to wear pants in front of the bishop.
Guess who was the only guy not wearing pants? Me, yes. Wasn't told that you had to wear. I also wasn't told like, hey, you're the only guy not wearing pants.
You'd think it was
I
weird.
just noticed myself that I was the only guy not wearing pants.
And they were like, so you don't respect
So you're disrespectful. So you hate
So you're
the Lord?
attacking our church.
I'm just standing there politely,
In
you
his
know, and they're
name.
like, fuck you. They
They
just like come
start
up to
throwing
me.
like salt at you.
Salt the snail, right? If they see me as the snail.
Yeah. But instead of salt, it's rocks.
Just hard rocks,
Yeah,
big
rocks.
like hoping that they actually
Baseball size.
knock me out. Yeah. Or worse.
Well, they made sure they weighed a couple pounds.
Yeah.
It's 2 stone.
This was a fun event, dude. You know, you so the guy turns on the mic when I'm with him there in the dressing room. Do you remember this when I said that?
Oh, he's hot mic'd?
Yeah. No. I had all the volume was down, but I had him turn it on just so it was on. So when he walks in, I can just raise the volume and he can start talking. He doesn't have to fumble with it. But guess what this guy does? Does he fumble with it during the whole thing? Oh, he does.
Yeah.
You know what you shouldn't do during just any kind of actual performance?
Something like...
No, not that. Was turn a mic off when you're not using it, and then turn it back on when you're turning it off and on. You're not just like
It's like a
lowering
walkie-talkie.
the volume. Yeah. That creates a loud in the speakers. In my guy.
He doesn't hear that.
My MRB, I thought he did because he took the mic by himself. He put it on himself. I was like, oh, this guy's pro, man. And then he did just this dumb. I'm just like, oh no. But like I didn't realize till it was too late. Of course, and just like
He's using a walkie-talkie,
after the fact,
dude.
just this nonsense. But no, he has the loud.
Did you tell him
He's like the
afterwards?
pinned mic. No, tell him what.
No.
No.
Every time he turned it on and
Because
off.
I'm just like, no. He knows what he's doing. He knew what he was doing. I eventually adapted to him, but the first time that happened, it was just out of nowhere. He was just talking, and then they sang a song or something, and then it was silent, and then you hear this loud, and just the feedback. And I'm like, whoa, and I like lower it just real quick, and it just goes, woo, it like disappears obviously, and then put him back to normal. But he had turned it off and then
He's
turned
like,
it back
"Hell no."
on when it's at full volume. He's like, yeah,
He's just sitting there staring at you.
I can't see him. I can barely hear the stage because where I'm at, I'm like. Also,
He's
I'm
just
calling it a
peering.
stage, and it's a chapel. I got like shit for that. I forget what it's called. Like that, right?
That's blasphemy. They can't believe
They're like,
this.
what did you just call that? And I'm like, fuck yourself. Whatever you dumbasses want to call this fucking area.
Hey, in his name, your paycheck clears, so you better fucking
Technically.
show some respect.
Oh, not really. I won't. Just pay me. I'm doing my job. So anyway, when I got the feedback, I was like, oh, he did something, but I didn't know what exactly. I thought it was something I did because I'm like, obviously I'm the audio guy. I'm going to get blamed for this. And I did after the fact. I did get blamed for it. But I couldn't explain it in that moment, obviously. But they're like, yeah, there was some feedback during that, huh? And I'm like, oh, yeah. So what he did was when he wasn't talking and there was like a song, he would just turn it off. He would just reach in he would turn off the lavalier pack. And what I noticed is that on the thing that I
Trying to
have
save battery
on the
life.
mixer is I can see when he turns it off, the battery goes away, it like disconnects. And I'm like, oh, okay. So what I just turn it all the way down. But now I have to constantly watch this fucking thing when this guy, randomly
He's like, I'm about to
turns
talk.
it back on. I'm like, oh, there's back to normal. I have to do that shit.
That's his system, so you know he's about to talk.
He's like, he learned.
He's got a system. Yeah.
When all he could really do
It's like
is
when
just,
you've been doing this as long as I have.
you know what he can do is nothing. And it would avoid all of the stress of me having to pay attention to him.
That's not fun for him.
He did it about 5 or 6 times during
That's
the
not
whole
an
thing.
accident. He's just
During the 2 hours.
sitting there giggling to himself.
Just every like 30 minutes he would do this. So the whole time I had to constantly be paying attention the 2 hours.
Well, he wants to make sure you're in the moment.
Well, all the time it's the same just for like 5 minutes. I'm like, how can you sing the same 3 note?
Well, there's a whole chord progression.
There's not. It's the same 3 chords.
Well, in a different order.
No, the same order, same way every time for 5 minutes. And I'm just sitting here baffled. I have to put my headphones in. I'm like, it's just, how do they even do it like that?
Well,
same tone, same.
They do
different
it for
words
the
with same
Lord,
tone.
so
Everything.
It's easy. It's the Lord's power. He's speaking through you.
It's barely even singing. You're saying words in specific tones. Is what this is. It's not really singing. What is it?
It's a choir.
Okay. It's bad. It's bad.
It's the Lord's music.
And everyone's it's singing to get along.
Yeah, they love it. Some people's favorite part is singing along. To
Catholic Church is the most dreary bullshit songs that aren't meant to uplift. They're meant to remind you of how bad you are, as Mac so gracefully said.
Well, if they don't redeem themselves, how are they going to be better?
But it's like, what have I done wrong? Something.
Probably a lot of things, actually.
Yeah, but it's like, he doesn't need to know.
He's the only one that knows.
Yeah, so why do I need to say anything then if he already knows?
Because you have to confess it willingly yourself.
To this guy who's wearing the robe, I don't know his fat past.
He's your father.
This guy dealt drugs when he was 13. Who knows?
Well, so what? Now he's super
I don't trust
into
him. I'm
God.
not going to tell him my darkest secrets. What the fuck? Who's this guy?
Well, he's not going to tell anyone.
Just because he's wearing that weird little white thing on his black shirt or whatever?
Yeah, but he's got a vow of silence.
Fuck that guy.
He won't tell anyone.
Tell you what, though, I met the father of the school. He's this German dude. Very heavy German accent. Chill as fuck.
He really loves God.
After the squeak, he like came in to like do something, and he like gave me a look like he knew that, like something went wrong, and was like just being like a tricky Dick Nixon. But he's like a normal guy. You know, he's like probably
regular dude, just
late
like
30s. Yeah, but he's bald.
People.
He's very German. He's very German. His accent's very strong.
Pragmatic.
He's pragmatic, yes, very pragmatic. Yeah, but he seemed like a cool dude. You know, he's like, what's your last name? Abansky? What's that?
Oh,
I'm like Polish. He's like, oh, Polish.
We killed you.
We like you now.
We
we didn't like you before. We like you now though.
We kind of raised your ground, but now you're pretty cool.
Yeah, we cool now. All right, yeah, give me a fist bump.
Fist bump.
You cool, man. But yeah, no, he's
See you in the
normal
next
guy.
war.
He like goes
Right between the eyes.
Le Polak. No, he was cool.
Yeah,
But-
for now.
I mean, just the whole thing was so dumb, and it took too long. And I mean, at least I got paid.
You're not respecting
all
the
I can
religion,
say.
Alex.
No, I'm not. I don't. And I was listening to music the whole time, and apparently, this whole again, I'm right next to the stage. We'll call it per se. The Catholic, whatever stage. That's what it is. I forget what. There's a specific word that they called it, and I cannot remember it for the life of me.
Stage.
They got mad when I said it. They're like, the what?
Excuse me?
Whatever you call it. You know, I don't know the words. I don't care. I just fucking, you say the word. I'll start the sentence and I'll look to you, you say it, and then I continue the sentence. How about that?
Stage.
They just start beating the shit out of me. When will you learn? And I'm like, I'll never learn.
When will you people? You're all actors.
There was like a singer who apparently works at the school, who's like a director for the music department, I guess.
Sure.
Who was just, I mean, as big of an asshole as you can imagine. And him and apparently there's this woman singer. It was just amazing to me. I was almost doing it as an experiment just for myself, but also just to see like if anybody can not fit into the stereotype, if you can just be like a normal person, basically. Yes. It was almost like I planned it. Like I like had to bring them a microphone basically, and they were having a conversation. I like come up next to them. Neither of them, you know, anything.
No.
I'm like right within their
You're
vision.
the help.
I'm like looking at them. They're like, I'm like right here, and they're like looking this way.
They're just waiting for you to
Not
put
even
it on.
not even a anything.
Yeah, no, they're like,
But
go on, Jeeves.
I was like, so is this where you want the microphone? And I shouldn't have said anything because just the look that he gave me was. What? And just immediately, I was just filled with rage. Just 0 to 10 inside me. My blood pressure, and I'm just like, are you the one singing in this microphone? He's like, yes, you're gonna be sitting here. So I'm asking if you want it here. Did you want it anywhere else? Is there a specific place you want the microphone? And he's just like. Right there is fine, and I'm just like, great. That's all I needed from you. And like I'm leaving, and I just as much as I can quickly end the conversation. And he's like, oh wait, he has to, he's like, he just asked me this just a bunch of random questions that I don't even remember, and I'm just like, I couldn't have just had that exit and just left.
You should have just kept walking.
I should have. That would have been good.
Yeah.
But apparently he's like the director of some college, and I'm of music in some college, and I'm like, I don't give a shit. You cannot be a dickhead. The bishop was the most normal person in this whole. He's better than all of you.
He's the bishop.
He's better than all of you, and he's nicer than all of you. How about you guys? Fucking. Do you have to be a worthless subhuman scum to be in a high position of power, or just be like you don't have to be a director necessarily, but just someone who thinks of themselves very highly? Do you have to be an asshole at the same time as thinking of yourself as highly?
Sure. Yeah,
what's that
those
called?
are the kinds of people that want those jobs.
That's true, because I don't really give a fuck. So yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
damn.
right.
That is why those people are in those positions, because no one else cares.
Yeah. And everyone just looks at them like, are you fucking serious right now?
Just like, okay, bro.
Right, yeah.
And the woman didn't speak or say anything. She didn't look at me. She just the whole time I was talking to the guy, she was just as if she was like doped up on something, but just on the Lord.
Well,
she could have been praying.
She's an NPC.
She couldn't have looked. Yeah, exactly. That's what it felt like. You're a robot.
Yeah.
It's. I even like looked over while I was talking
She
to
has
him.
no
And she
access
just,
to perform right now.
that's what it felt like. I almost wanted to be like, "Hey, how you doing?" But I felt like it almost would have she would have still
Just go
remained
like this
in the
in
same
front of her.
position. That's what it feels like. The both of them, like before I was even asking, I
Any
almost
kind
wanted
of
to be
response
like,
to outside
idiots.
stimuli.
Hello. You still in your heads? Hello. You guys are talking to each other, but still
Just throw
somehow.
the mic at him. Where'd
Like,
you
hit
want
him.
that?
Sorry. I was just wondering where you wanted this.
I didn't know where you wanted it, so I just threw it where I
it's
thought it
somewhere.
went.
Right.
I put it where I thought it should go.
Yeah.
Right between the
But
soulful
just like
little eyes.
the first look that he gave me, I was like, oh, okay. So that's how it is.
So you choose war.
So you choose war with your cunt look that you're going to give me like that when I'm asking you the most basic question.
The audacity of those plebeian.
That's basically what it is. And I'm just like, oh, my dude, you are literally nothing to me.
He's like way
I
above
couldn't
you.
think less of you, my guy. So just give me the answer I need so I can go away from you. That's all I need. I don't even want to be here. This is just something where I need to be for 2 seconds.
No.
Asking the
You're
most
gonna
basic
be here
question,
for
getting a
5
cunt
minutes.
response. How else do you respond other than anger?
Yes, sir.
That would just fill me with more rage if I had like uttered that from my lips. I would have hated
Like,
myself.
yes, sir.
I would have hated myself.
I would
I
definitely.
had thought that the bishop's microphone was dying. Basically, I had thought that it had died.
He's fucking with
The
you.
first time it turned off until I realized that he just kept doing it. And afterwards, people were like, "Yeah, that sounded. It was, did you hear the feedback?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I heard it." But
Did you know that there was those pops?
apparently, I didn't know this, but apparently it was loud as shit. Apparently it was so loud in there, and like I could barely hear it inside where I was, and also on the meters it was like barely anything on there at all. Like opposite of this, where like you see activity, there was nothing. Like every once in a while you'd see like maybe a blip, like how this would randomly light up, like if it randomly catches a word.
Yeah.
That's how it was. And yet the feedback that I got was it was ungodly loud.
Well, of course it was, dude. Are you kidding me?
The space isn't that big. You don't even need him to be mic'd. You can just project and it's enough. You're
Well,
whispering, you can hear people across
This is a holy man. You have to be sure you hear everything.
He was singing, so he can project. He can open up that diaphragm and just, just really go for it for 5 minutes or so.
In the name of God.
Yeah. Dude, they were like burning some shit. I don't know what it was. I don't think it was. It almost made me feel kind of high. I was like, because I was back in like the priest room or whatever, like, 'cause that's where like this box is, like where the priests like get dressed and like take shit in and out, like right next to the stage, whatever, the front or whatever. So it's the worst place for audio. You want to be in the back for audio. So I had no idea how it sounded, obviously, the whole time.
Good.
So apparently it was too loud.
Nah, probably not.
Yeah. But I don't know what they were burning. They had this big brass bowl and they kept like ripping something and like putting stuff in there. And then I just kept smelling smoke. And then all of a sudden I smelled this it was almost like incensey smell. And it just kept getting stronger and stronger. And I'm just like, what in the world is this? And it's just, they're burning stuff in this big bowl. And they're just all around it. Just, some of them are on their knees right in front. I'm just like, what is happening?
They're praying.
What is happening? What are they burning?
They're getting high on
What
God,
are we breathing?
Dude.
What are we breathing? I'm breathing it too.
It's sanctioned chemicals. Don't
They're
worry
just
about
like, just loving
They're standing next to it, yeah.
I'm not next to it, but I'm in the room just looking over at them. Just
they're
like,
next to it.
What's this?
Just taking deep breaths.
Yeah. And they had these long staves with like a chain coming off of it with a little basket with something burning in it too.
Sure.
That they were carrying around, with like people from the olden times.
It's very holy.
In like knights or whatever. Who knows?
Them.
It was all very traditional. Not my vibe. Very, very old school, and not in a good way.
Rustic.
In like a white way.
Well, you should love that.
I don't. Maybe I should just because of my skin, but I don't. Too much of I'm not going to say a good thing, but too much of something is not good, and I'm not going to say a good thing because it's not a good thing. Sometimes it's fine. Sometimes it's not a good thing.
Jesus Christ! Oh my God!
But that was my experience today. It kind of sucked. It was worse than yesterday because I was there with just 2 hours past a normal shift time, and then just being critiqued for things that weren't my fault.
But it's your job. You can't plan ahead for that.
It's just funny that like every person I talked to mentioned the feedback, and I'm just like, it wasn't even me. It wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't. It was in the fact that I am the person that is on the sound. It wasn't in the fact that he didn't tell me that he was going to be doing this. I told him to turn it on, and I thought he was just going to leave it on. I had no intention of him messing around at all.
Well, now you got to know to tell him, hey, don't fucking touch it.
He did ask me, is it a simple on-off switch? And I was just like, yeah.
He said, good.
I thought nothing of it. I was just like, oh, it's just so we can turn it off afterwards, maybe.
Yeah, he's like, so this is a walkie-talkie.
Just just in the middle of the thing.
Roger that.
Right after a song, just no, because he turns it on and it has to reconnect, and it's just because it gets the
frequency
that's your fault, just all at once. Yeah, because I didn't turn it down.
Obviously. Duh.
I wasn't paying attention to the little icon that turns off.
Like, why would it be the bishop who's just standing there?
Why was he messing with it? Why was he messing with it?
Who knows?
If he had not done a thing, it would have been it would have still been loud because I had no idea. But there would have been no feedback moment that, that blip where it was just like, he was just like, oh, it's my turn to speak. And it's just without any indication.
Well, he's got to be sure in that he's saving battery life.
If he had like asked me about the system and was like, can your thing, does it tell you when we turn the pack off and when I turn it back on?
Why would he ask that?
Why was he doing it?
He's just having a good time.
I'm just trying to give him a benefit of the doubt.
Just fiddling around with it. Just seeing what
happens.
He
knew, but he asked about the switch.
Yeah, he's got a little smirk.
Can I easily just turn it on and off?
I can. Oh, sorry, will? Just keep doing it. So whenever
like
this? Whenever
is it like this? Just the speakers just explode. Just they can't handle it at all.
What was that?
He's like looking around. And that's my fault.
How that
if he does that,
yeah.
You're gonna blame the bishop?
Yeah, no, it's the sound guy. Like that's
can't-
your whole job. You think the bishop's gonna know?
You can't blame the bishop.
I can blame the guy that does sound.
I can blame that idiot, the guy who's not wearing pants. He's the only guy not wearing pants.
Like you're wearing pants now, but you weren't wearing pants when you should have been wearing pants.
I'm only wearing pants now because I've worn shorts in like every podcast episode. And I'm like, I'm sick of worrying about if you can see it in my pants. Or shorts, because that's what they are.
Well, usually you can.
Yeah. So I have to sit in a very specific way to avoid,
To open up the crotch.
avoid that, not open up anything. Nothing's being
open
opened.
up the little passage. No.
Nothing's being opened up.
You.
Nick. No.
Like a coconut.
Did you watch the new episode? What was the new episode?
No, it's not until the 4th.
No, last week.
Oh.
What was last week?
Overage drinking and national concern.
That one wasn't great.
No.
I didn't
was
like
not.
it.
It was kind of like the first 2 episodes.
Yeah.
The second one grew on me a little bit. Still not that funny. But
the second one, which was, is that EMTs?
no, EMTs.
I was like, that one's
the
great.
good one. That's the good one.
That was like the first one where I'm like, okay.
Yeah, the first one was Abbott, and then the second one was fucking
See,
Cake.
I don't even remember them.
Frank's in a coma.
Yeah, that's right. Those, both kind of mid, but then the Peppers, those was great.
Pretty fucking funny.
Yeah, the dog track was also pretty good.
It was okay. Yeah.
I just like, just the Dennis shame is so good, dude. Just literally destroyed.
Well,
decimate.
he's got to win a.
And then the guy with Charlie and Mac. Hey, I just hope maybe the Golden Bachelor's good. I'm like, who are they gonna have? Because I thought Bonnie, but then I remembered.
Maybe they recorded it before she perished.
R.I.P. baby. R.I.P. Bonnie Kelly.
See you soon.
I wonder if they'll ever reference it or if like even
It hasn't even been mentioned in the slightest.
No.
I don't know.
And Charlie hasn't
It's
said
kinda
anything about his
odd.
mom or Mac's mom, honestly. But they were like central characters in like other seasons. Strange. Oh well, what you gonna do? We're still a Sunny fan podcast, guys. What do you mean? Most of our shit.
Older episodes, yeah.
Yeah. Just need to rewatch.
Before
Well,
they were so Hollywood.
you guys need to. If you guys are already rewatching our episodes, maybe you need to watch our Patreon. Did you know that we have a Patreon?
It's definitely worth the value too.
Yeah, $2 a month. That's it.
Some crazy price. Like you can
Yeah.
buy
You have like
whatever you want for $2.
we have like over 30 episodes on there, right?
There's a lot.
So $2, that's pretty good. And we do 2 a month.
And that's
so.
like an hour at least an episode.
Yep.
It's
Well, we do a
30
movie
hours.
watch along too. We just do a random movie.
You guys watch movies?
Yeah.
I hear people are into those.
Yeah, we're just watching random movies. So check out our Patreon if you're into funny movies.
Just
The Room,
filling out my
Shrek.
catalog of films.
Shrek 2.
Shrek the Third.
I have a whole list on my phone of movies to watch. So it's not like we're gonna run out of movies.
We're all
So
out of
don't even
movies.
worry about that. We need to actually do
we
a
have
Patreon
a wide library
soon for next
of physical
next week.
DVDs because we don't get our
No.
content illegally.
Well, check out our Patreon, patreon.com/BrotherBrother, and you'll find more of our stuff there.
# we don't get our content illegally.
Also, you get the pre-post for free on there, which is just what's recorded before and after the podcast, and sometimes during. So check us out.
But it's free. You can see it. Just get over there. Check it out.
Check it out.
You,
if not,
you could like it. It
we'll
might
see
be
you.
cool.
It will be cool, and we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Peace.